Alright, kids, here we go. Technically not the playoffs, but it might as well be. We gotta turn that off. Okay, here we go. We're not messing around. Here is your lineup and pitching for this game 163 in the West. Dodgers, Rangers. Yeah, the rumors are true. Mick Foltz. Wow, this guy looks like somebody I know named Dwight. I don't like it. Pitched 24 innings in the sky, was absolutely terrible with an actually good BABIP. Has an 81 ERA against Texas. So, yeah, I'm sure he'll pick up the 7-inning W. AJ Moreta, who actually had a pretty good year, 4 WAR in the game for the Rangers. Dream ground ball lefty. Ooh, my pants. I'll quickly go through the lineups for the Dodgers. Enyard, Weber, Warren, Johnson, Solis, Abshire. Who is Patrick Abshire? And I've never heard of these players. Terry Peacock, Patrick Abshire. These are, I've never heard of Abshire before. And Letourneau, I've heard of. Jack Savage. And on the right-hand side, probably I'm going to say the better lineup. I think Craig would agree. Gamble, Busso, Mr. Guise himself, the Gucci man, Blake Garis, Cowboy, Domi Richards, Sanchez, and Shilk. I've never heard of Hunter Shilk before. All right. Here we go. Hopefully all the settings stayed from last time. I don't hope it's not too loud. These are all AI. That's good. Okay, let's get this shit show on the road. There it is, beautiful Globe Life Park. I always want to call it the ballpark at Arlington, but that's not where they are anymore. All right, here we go, kids. Looking like quickly 2 strikes here on Enyard. On the ground over to first. Pitcher covers. Nice hustle. Didn't hurt himself. That's always beautiful. Matt Weber now. That's lifted into left. I think that's going to drop in for a 1-out single. Weber hustling for 2. Here comes the throw. Not going to be in time. Legging out a double. A runner in scoring position immediately for the Dodgers. Echo Warren. Former Brave, former Cascade. 27 dongs and 87 ribs. Wow, Matt Weber hit 51 homers this year and 118 RBIs. That's a fly ball in the field. That's not going to get the job done. Out number 2 brings up Pierre Johnson. That is going to sneak by the third baseman. We're going to have a play at home. Here comes the throw. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was in plenty of time, but it was offline by a mile. E7 out there in left field, and LA will score first. Stanley Gamble. Mr. Gamble, that is going to be only his 5th, I believe, error. I don't think it counts in the stats yet. Throwing error. I don't know if it's a throwing error, but all throwing errors. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Legged out double, and the throwing error puts LA on top. I'll bring up Cesar Solis. This one's picked up by the third baseman and handled, so bit of a scuff top of the first for Texas. Can they make it up with the bats? Here's Mick Foltz. Oh my god. 35, 60, 65. Stanley Gamble will lead things off. That's a weak ground to short. Should be out number 1. Hugo Busso. Remember when this guy was top of the prospect charts? Playing the shift, and it's way foul in third base territory. But nice hustle by Solis to grab it all the way by his bench. Out number 2. Sorry, the Rangers bench. That is lifted into left for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Mr. Foltz. Abshire to lead off the top of the second here. On the ground again to third. Handled by Mr. Gucci. Terry Peacock, that might have eyes, and it does! The old seeing eye single right in the middle of the triangle of the right fielder, center fielder, and second baseman. Pythagoras would be proud. The sacrifice, but it's right at the pitcher! A terrible, terrible bunt by the catcher, Savage. And they get the lead runner and 2 outs. Brings up the shortstop, Letourneau. That is ripped up the middle, but got under it just enough for the center fielder to haul it in. Edward Blake to lead off here in the bottom of the second. Against Mr. Fultz. High fly ball in the infield. Out number 1. Beck Garis? Beck Garis. Mick Fultz gets him swinging for first strikeout of the game. Here's Cowboy Buyer. That's ripped over the head of the first baseman, getting bounced in the foul territory, get all the way to the corner. Buyer rounds first, heads for second. There's going to be a play. No, a missed throw from right field will make it no play. It's a 2-out double for Cowboy Buyer. He's got good legs. Anything touching outfield grass will probably tie this game. Dominic Richards, the center fielder. That's ripped up the middle, but again, got underneath it too much. And Enyard out in center will haul it in for out number 3. Speaking of Enyard, he'll lead off the top of the third here. That is ripped into left, but oof, a frozen rope to left, but nice grab out there by Mr. Gamble, making up for his error a little bit earlier. Here's Matt Weber, 51 ding-a-lingers to get it in the air, to get it out. That is a ground out. Out number 2, Echo Warren. On the ground again to third. Guis, that's about his 5th play now over there at third. That'll do it. Bottom of the 3, Juan Pedro Sanchez. That looks like it's got it. Yep, just floats over second base and lead off single for the Rangers. Unfortunately, Juan Pedro Sanchez is one of the worst runners I've ever seen in a meta where you probably want to have... Oh, he's a catcher. Okay, my bad. I thought he was a fielder for some reason. All right, we forgive that. I wonder if I wonder if we'll see a sacrifice here. I wonder if it's even worth it. No sacrifice, instead lifted into left. A lazy fly ball for out number 1. Lineup rolls over for Stanley Gamble. 0 for 1 today. That could be 2 on the ground. To second for 1, to first for 2. It's tailor made like the golf clubs. Bing bang boom erases the leadoff single. Pierre Johnson, cleanup hitter to lead off here for the Dodgers. It's on the ground, going to have to... Well, he's a first baseman. He doesn't run that well. Never mind. Nice play by Shilk. Number 1. Solis. Shot over on the right-hand side. That'll sneak by first baseman. Not scored an error. It was a hot shot. Garis didn't really have a decent chance at it, so they scored a hit. 1-out hit here. That brings up Abshire. On the ground, this looks like it could be tailor-made as well. A second for 1 for first. 4-2. Another double play. Here's Mick Fultz. Only at 35 pitches through 3 innings. Absolutely economical. We go Busso to lead things off. In the shift, but he beats it with a little shot over the shifted second baseman. So a leadoff man aboard again for Texas. Can they cash this guy? And here's Peter Gucci. That is a strike 3 call. That looked close. Let's check the radar. Nope, that was right in the zone. McFultz gave him the stare and absolutely froze Mr. Gucci in his tracks. He wasn't expecting the 75-mile-an-hour changeup in the zone for strike number 3. Edward Blake. That could be 2 as well. On the ground, to second for 1, to first for 2. Yes, in time. Oh my goodness. That is unfortunate. If you are a Rangers fan, that'll end the inning as well. So we're into the top of the 5th. 1 run on 4 hits. That run was scored on, I think that run is earned. The error was the throw home. So I believe it's an earned run. And 3 hits in that one error we talked about for Texas. Moretta's only at 43 pitches. That's 11 pitches an inning. These guys are just absolutely tossing fucking frisbees in there, and it doesn't matter. And he strikes out Terry Peacock on 3 pitches. First K of the day for Moretta. Here's Savich. Probably Savage, but you know. That is ripped up the middle, but charging hard in to grab it is Mr. Dominic Richards for out number 2. Laterno at the bottom of the lineup here. He goes down swinging 2 Ks now for Moretta on the day. Mick Foltz, 42 pitches. 1 pitch less than Moretta through his 4 innings of work. Beck Garis, the 5-hitter, will lead things off for the Rangers. And he strikes him out for his 3rd K of the day. Cowboy Buyer. That is lifted into right center. Does it have the legs? It does! Into the bullpen. We've got a tie game. Mr. Cowboy Buyer, I believe a draft pick of the Cleveland Indians. Ties up this game for the Rangers. There's Dommy Richards. That's on the ground to second. That's out number 2. Catcher Juan Pedro Sanchez. Got to hit his last time up. This time goes down swinging. 4 Ks for Foltz, but he does give up the goose a little bit, tying up the game. Into the 6th, Moretta. 53 pitches through 5. Insanity. Top of the lineup here. 3rd trip through for the Dodgers. This is where things could get a little spicy. Let's see how the bullpen management shapes up here. Spoiler alert, it's going to be bad. Enyard rips one. That's going to be in the gap. Does it have the legs? Actually off the top of the wall. Bounces into Richards' hands. Nice throw to second to make it close. Boy, that was about 5 feet from making this game 2-1, but a leadoff double here for Enyard. I'll bring up Matt Weber with a man on. Last guy you want to see right now if you're a left-hander on the mound. On the ground, deep in the hole at 3rd. Nice play by Guise to get him at first and hold the runner at 2nd. Oh, yeah, maybe he was an indie legend. Yeah, good call. I thought he was drafted by. Well, that's right. Jenner drafted Cowboy Buyer. Here's Echo Warren. He has the 1 RBI, I believe, for the Dodgers. It's on the ground. It's going to move the runner to 3rd, but it is 2 outs now. That does put the wild pitch slash passed ball into play, unfortunately. Here's Pierre Johnson. That is the first walk of the game for any pitcher. Fans are not happy. Let's take a look at the radar. You could make an argument that that was a strike. I can see it. This one too, actually. And this one. You can make arguments, but they're pretty dang close. Cesar Solis now with runners in the corners and 2 downs. This is a big at-bat. And he gets a strikeout. That looked inside if I've ever seen one. Oh my god, the makeup call is disgusting. Okay, well, I guess the game makes makeup calls. That is terrible. Alright, we remain tied up at 1. Alright, we're new pitcher for the Dodgers. Mr. Foltz left the game. 5 innings pitched. I did a hell of a job coming from AAA to pitch in a do-or-die game. Can't ask for any more. Now into the bullpen, Alexis Vasquez in for the Dodgers. Pitched 100 innings this season. I'm not sure if he spent some time in the rotation, but his peripheral numbers are not the best. Number 9 hitter Shilk will lead off here for the Rangers. On the ground to his counterpart at shortstop for out number 1. Stanley Gamble, top of the lineup. This is the 3rd time through now. A new pitcher, though. Let's see if Texas can do anything here. No, Gamble will watch strike 3. That was in there. A nice pitch by Vasquez. Mr. Busso, he's 0 for 2 today, having to face these lefties. He watches strike 3 right down the middle. That slider was, yep, middle bottom. All 3 pitches right in the same location. And Busso got. All right, we're into the top of the 7th. Moretta still in the game. Oh, boy. He's at 69 pitches. Starting to get a little gassed, and this, again, is his 3rd time through the lineup. 6-hitter Abshire to lead off. That is a no-doubter. That is back, and into the deck. A 421-foot solo bolo. And that is not what you want to see, and the crowd goes silent. We did call out that... Oh, okay, never mind. It's Texas. They take a little while to respond. It's okay. They'll get there. Just kidding. I love you, Texans. And Moretta stays in the game. I don't like it at all. What are you doing? Why? Whoa! We got a diving play and a nice grab there by Mr. Shilk. Route number 1. Here's Savage now. That is ripped on the ground to second. Hauled in by a Cowboy. Route number 3. Here's Letourneau. That might be gone! The light hitting Christian Letourneau! He does it again! The guy always shows up for the playoffs! I actually think he has 40 power, but he's definitely known for his glove more than his bat. 2 solo shots. Get him out of the game! Why? Oh my god. I hate this fucking bullpen management, man. I think we might need to turn the hook setting down one more. This just doesn't seem to be making a difference. We're seeing the same shit we've always seen. Alright, here we go. Vasquez now staked to a 2-run lead. 9 outs remaining in the Texas Rangers season. Jake Nathan. Okay, we've got some defensive replacements, it looks like. Jorge De La Paz comes in at 3rd. Terry Peacock, I think he was already playing 2nd. Solis moves over to 1st. Enyard moves to right. Andrew Siebold comes in to center. And Jake Nathan takes over behind the plate. Ooh. Oh, I love it. Alright. Tough task ahead for the Rangers. Middle of the order due up here first in the 7th. Guise on the ground. Out number 1. Here's Edward Blake. In tough against the lefties today as well, like Busso. That's not going to do it. Out number 2, Garis. Garis. That is ripped into left, but Siebold closes the gap into left center and makes a nice haul. The defensive replacements paying off immediately. We go to the top of the 8th. Oh, excuse me. Shit. Matt Weber to lead things off. Moretta. What am I looking at? Why is AJ Moretta still in the motherfucking game? I have no words. I'm so tired of this shit. Okay. A leadoff single. Echo Warren lifts one into center. Out number 1. Here's Siebold, the defensive replacement. That's lifted in the air way behind 3rd. Running back and grabbing it, though, is Guise. For out number 2. And here is Solis. On the ground. And somehow... what the fuck was that? AJ Moretta stays in the game. I mean, I don't get it. Alright, Alexis Vasquez. 6 outs remaining in the Texas season. Fortunately, the bottom of the lineup here coming up, but Cowboy Buyer, who's got the only run for the team, Solo Jack, back in the 5th. He will lead things off. Can he get things cooking again? On the ground, in the hole on the right-hand side. Giddy up. The tying run is coming to the plate. But it's a lefty, Dominic Richards. Where's the right-handed guys off the bench? Richards in tough today. That is lifted into right. That is going to be out number 1. Catcher Sanchez. On the ground, this could be 2 to second for 1. Easily, the most easily turned to double play of the century. He could have thrown it back to third, then back to first. Sanchez runs terribly, and that is a dagger of a double play. Top of the 9th. Theodore Vincent, finally a new pitcher for Texas. Moretta pitched fine, but those 2 solo jacks. I mean, obviously you can't do anything about the first, but you sure as hell could have done something about the second. It might not matter anyway. Theodore Vincent in for the save. Let's see. What did he have this year for saves? Why the fuck can't I see his saves? Whatever. Looks like the 6-hitter De La Paz, a defensive replacement, will lead things off. Strikes him out. Terry Peacock. Weakly hit on the ground. Grabbed by the pitcher. It's going to be in time. It is. Nice play by Vincent for out number 2. And Jake Nathan, another defensive replacement. 1, 2, 3 inning. Vincent does what? Oh, he's not in for the save. I'm stupid. Vincent does what he needs to do. This is it. Bottom of the 9th. Everything on the line. Quan Whaley into the game for the Dodgers. Looking to send his team to the postseason after being in a pretty bad position about a month ago. We are going to roll this lineup over. Hunter Shilk will lead off, but then we're going to see Gamble. We're going to see Busso against the righty. We might see Guis. No pinch hitter for you. Welcome to Live OOTP. It's a shit show. Alright, here we go. Quan Whaley, tasked with sending his team to the postseason. Face the Seattle Mariners. Ooh, baby. Oh my god, he plunks him! The 1-2 pitch gets away from him. 100-mile-an-hour fastball in the hamstring. Shilk looks fine. The tying run now comes to the plate. Why would you pinch hit for your best hitter? Why not pinch hit for Shilk? What the fuck? Okay, alright, what do I know? Hunter Shilk runs pretty well, not really of consequence. They need 2 runs here at least. Wade Briggs pinch hitting for Stanley Gamble. Whatever. He is a lefty, and how did he do versus righties this year? Can we see it? I don't know, but he hits righties obviously better than lefties. Let's see if he can keep the dream alive. Oh my god, another plunk! Back-to-back plunks! The winning run now sits at the plate. It's Hugo Busso. He's hit 46 jacks! What am I watching? He's had a tough day. He's not put any hard contact on any ball. He finally licks his lips as he sees a right-handed pitcher. And he's going to finally get one rounding there. No hold! Oh my god, we've got bases loaded with nobody out. Busso shoots one into left, but hard enough that Shilk, there's no reason for Shilk to try to score there. Another pinch hitter! Here they come. Matt Cain, 21 homers on the season. Quan Whaley absolutely shitting the bed. Put 2 guys on with a plunk. Busso with a single. Nobody out. Can he get himself out of the jam? Matt Cain pinch hitting. He goes down swinging. Are you kidding me? Edward Blake now 31 dingers on the year. Doesn't even need a dinger. Anything in the gap could win this game. Bustle runs, not great, but not awful. Briggs a tying run. Isn't the best runner either. And we've not got the best arms in the outfield. That's lifted in the air to left. We're going to be hauled in. Shilk tags up and will score, but that's 2 down. That's not of any consequence. The runner at second is all that matters, and it's Wade Briggs. Where's the pinch runner, bro? Beck Garis now. He is 0 for today. He faced lefties and had nothing but trouble. Let's see if he can get it done off the righty. Or if Quan Whaley can somehow get himself out of this jam miraculously. That Kane strikeout was massive. Here we go. On the ground, ladies and gentlemen. The game made it interesting, and guess what? That second solo home run that Moreta gave up did fucking matter. You hate to see it, but I say it all the time. It happens to all of us. No problem, buddy. Sorry it went the way it went. The Dodgers will move on. Moreta takes the L. 8 innings. I mean, he pitched good, but how do you keep him in the game? The player of the game is Mick Fultz. Oh my God! And now Craig is going to spawn all kinds of chicanery with this bullshit working. Expect to see more of these guys in our league next year. I mean, we already said this. These guys just Dwight and Dye at home, so. All right, we should have matchups, I think, right? It should hopefully spawn the matchups. Everybody will, you guys can see the sausage being made. That's fine. Oh, right. Everybody's going to have DFA as always the last. This is the only sim of the season where I move guys out of DFA because there's just that one extra day. Beautiful. Okay. Let me save this shit before anything else. The 2010 and 20s Jays have to have something up there around that. Also Seattle, too, probably around that time. They were just... I mean, you just pretended they didn't exist because they were shoo-ins for the playoffs. Okay. Hello? Playoff coverage? What? What? What is going on here? Oh, fuck, it keeps wanting to fucking... It's scheduled this game. It keeps wanting to play this as a thing. Oh, Christ, man. Oh, God. Good thing I saved it. I think I have to go uncheck this. I have to check it at the end of the season. Otherwise, the game doesn't schedule the tiebreakers, but it always wants to break every tie. So, turn that off. We're just going to get an extra day's rest. That's fine. Delete this. Finish today. This should trigger the playoffs. Hey. And now, if the playoffs are wrong, we get another day's rest. And I bet good money the fucking playoffs aren't right at all. I got to go back and see what I typed. Oh, who gets what? So Montreal wins. So they should be... Fuck me, man. I'm so bad at this. So they're the 3 seed. They gave Minnesota... Okay, Minnesota got the correct 6 seed. That's good. I got the 5 seed. That's correct. And there was one more tiebreaker, wasn't there? Fuck, I gotta go all the way back up here. Way back. Twins were 3-1. Okay, Expos win. Twins are good. I was 3-1, so I get to play California. Hooray, hooray. Okay, is it actually correct? Any of you guys still watching, if you see anything wrong here. It looks correct to me, right? Yankees will get to 2. Or not, no, that's 4-5. That's 4-5. 4-5, 4-5. Dodgers are in. Padres and Cardinals. Pods and Cards. Yeah, it's right. Okay, kids. We probably still have a day off, though. Yeah, okay. Awesome. All right, that's it. Yeah. See you later, guys. We might have a wildcard sim tonight, depending on exports, but if not, we'll go tomorrow later in the day and see if we'll take it as they come. Anyway, bye.